The wind knows me. Into the wind. Brings a smile to my face. Time to go. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? fateful offering. One with nature. A fateful offering. A fateful offering. The wind knows me. Into the wind. One with nature.
Yahoo! Brace yourselves.
Time to go. Brings a smile to my face. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Into the wind! This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
So, are you all set? Ready to start investigating? Great! Then let's go. I've delivered packages all over, but I've never seen a mysterious fairy tale world like this before. Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you. Nothing to see here either. Maybe we can find someone to ask? Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look.
There once was a goddess who ruled over fate.
What?
Long story short, on this day, a sentient feline, they saw a narrow path off to the
Okay. Yeah, if you gave ambiguous instructions...
Despite how obvious the answer was. All right, let's try this again. The path on the left-hand side.
Ooh, that sounds like the start of a good story.
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the future marquis's abode to be. You like it? Are you sure you don't want to hear the rest?
What's going on?
Oh, hear me out, all right? I'm sorry for resorting to extreme measures, but I'm trying to help here. Don't worry, the fencing will disappear as soon as I'm done talking.
So are you some sort of fence-spawning yokai?
I'll keep this brief. Firstly, the place ahead of you is a secret room whose purpose, per the legends, is to await the arrival of a certain marquis. For that reason, it's called the future marquis's abode to be. Secondly, when you get inside, don't sit on the chair in the center, or bad things will happen. There, that's all. Off you go.
Time to go. So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now, at last, a hero...
Captivated by the epic poetry and enthralled by the outstanding storytelling, the Outlanders knew what their next objective was. Namely, to remove the clockwork key from the raised platform up ahead.
Cabe, I just realized you said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhymes.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's one standard for us and another for you. That's not fair, Cape.
And I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish.
As the Outlander stands before the clockwork key, they are overcome by a sudden urge to set it free. Also, Cape, that'll be my last rhyming line. I'm not writing any more poetry until you apologize.
What does it matter anyway? I've lost count of how many people have tried this before. No one's getting that key out.
Strong as stone, firm as steel, the Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
This has happened many times before, but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! Attack!
The attack now over, only one final step remains.
Now it...
But alas, as was the case for all those who had come before, the key still did not move an inch. Wait, what? They got it out?
Yes! Finally! Come on, move your butts! And your lights, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
Ah! Welcome, esteemed and noble Outlander. Allow us to introduce our...
We represent the 3 great clans of this realm.
Our purpose being to await the arrival of one such as yourselves who shall remove the clockwork key.
My name is...
You're Cape, he's Albizzi, and that's Bobarano, right? You've done so much talking that we can already tell you apart.
Aren't we missing someone, though? The guy...
Who?
And thus was born the long-awaited fellowship, destined to
Him.
Well, there's no 4th person, so...
We've never heard that voice before.
Well, whoever it is, I don't know and I don't care. Forget about him. We have...
That key you hold is the pivot point about which the past and present of the metropole...
Each clan has its own version of history, detailing the...
Dragon? You mean the one that's been acting up recently?
Oh, no, not that one, you adorable little pixie. When I say...
He means a dragon that would be really, really old if it was...
Was...
Not just explore it, but...
What we need to figure out...
The moment you removed the key from where it was lodged, you became the noble traveler Marquis. We asked...
Puss in Boots? Are you serious? It's better than demon feline.
Embrace it, my friend, embrace it. Most cats don't wear boots or...
I'm not even a cat, I'm a Nekomata. Now that...
Please allow me to lead you all to a... This place is sacred to my clan, after a bitter battle that dragged on for many days and nights. So they say, it's...
Wait a second? Did I...
history, legend, who cares? My clan was definitely courageous, that's the point. And isn't the truth what we've all been arguing about non-stop for...
Cape's words gave the traveler food, but that would have to wait. Apparently, Cape was not alone in his pilgrimage to this sacred site. The traveler and the talking cat...
Here we go.
Witness the power of Gawa. Reign overrule.
Wow. A true display of heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my ancestors were fighting through me.
Here's a thought. Could be wrong, but maybe the Traveler Marquis is a lot more powerful than your ancestors.
Technically, by saying that, aren't you implicitly acknowledging that my clan's history is, in fact, true? Your martial prowess and show of courage are a more vivid reenact. Now, let's get down to... As we all know, time is but an illusion. Time...
And that clockwork key you have in your hand can turn...
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of consciousness. Gears power the body, while the body is the vessel of the conscious mind. But the mind cannot understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless continuum of moments as the pinion of now turns along the rack of ages.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was delivering packages to the Sumeru Academia.
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Boberano was asked the same question. He replied, time, and repeated the argument we just heard. The teacher then turned to Cape and posed the same question. He replied, Boberano.
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical record, the blueprint to all of creation, the work of the great mage themselves. It can be found at the beginning of the Girac. Exactly. So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key...
Hold on, isn't stealing part...
well, the general shapes of the configurations have been... To address your other concern...
The Traveler Marquis prepares to insert...
No, my sword!
I guess we should start here?
Behold. Feast your eyes. Rejoice!
I don't believe it.
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not
That might be the most bogus...
And yet, it seemed that the party decided to visit the...
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached? Oh, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it.
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I can pull it out.
Time to act.
The party finds no pedestal in which to place the great clockwork key, only a locked door.
Where's your clan's pedestal? Oh, let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save yourself the embarrassment of having it exposed as a fake?
You done? Okay. Now, since my clan's main claim to fame is...
Misinformation, half-truths, and fabrication.
Ah, shut up, Cape.
Shut up, Cape.
I swear, if I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Boberano. Let those be my last words.
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the Dragon of Old and stole its treasure. Ergo, all articles of value that we own, including the pedestal for the clockwork key, lie behind that door.
So, next step is open the door?
Almost. There's one step before that. The door is protected by a smart interrogation system. We have to answer its questions, and if we get them wrong, we will alert law enforcement.
Jeez. Well, do you at least know the answers?
The correction fluid of time has dyed white the pages of the Book of Wisdom. No, I don't know the answers. But worry not, I had a quick word with the constabulary in advance. They'll ignore the alarm if we get the questions wrong, so answer without fear.
Question 1. Who is it?
The great yokai, Nekomata in boots.
And the trusty travel guide, Pixie! Travel guide! Trusty travel guide!
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
If this is the right answer, I swear I'll...
Correct!
What? A barefaced lie. So low.
Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth of this world?
Hear, hear! Who can be sure that the outside world isn't just a dream, and that when the dreamer wakes up, they won't just find themselves inside a novel? There is no way to know, therefore both are equally real.
All correct. You may have the key pedestal.
Traveler Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great clockwork key. Oh, and this is my family crest.
Do we really need this one?
Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Now, let me see what
elaborate fiction.
if anyone's listening.
What?
Oh,
Given that my clan's, it seems likely that
Oberano.
Oh, I get what's going on. Once, when I was drinking with Gujiyai, she bet me a round of dried fish that I couldn't guess which cup the umeboshi was under. Whichever one I guessed, I was always wrong and Gujiyai would lift a different... But then, I learned later from one of the shrine maidens, Miyuki, that all of the cups had an umeboshi under them. Just goes to show, I still got a long way to go before I become a great yokai.
Oh, don't mind Fox Lady. That's just her way of teasing you.
Actually, that reminds me. We can now open these 3 treasure chests. And unlike the guessing game you mentioned, this one's not a trick.
Cool. Well, once you've plundered the last of Oberon...
Guess I'll take the clockwork key again then. Yoink!
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
The cohort of truth seekers followed Albizzi to his
Up ahead is my clan's gigantic.
Wait, but wasn't Kappei's clan the one that's all about...
Oh, the guard is one of Kappei's people. Mine is the clan of...
What's sympathetic...
Our ancestors believe... So, they drank the growth serum and grew even... The serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it doesn't make you grow...
Despite Albizzi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict with the guard, they think to themselves, if we could just try to understand one another. You could, of course, just take the path to your left and go around. But some people are gluttons for punishment. It's all part of the experience, I suppose.
Why is my own clan treating me like a villain?
You've been away too long. We all have. Feels like we've been waiting forever.
We should be getting
Why is this place so... we'll never...
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue.
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you...
Over here! Yes! Keep the noise down! We don't want to alert the guard.
Can't you destroy the boxes a little more quietly?
I'll go keep watch.
This is the last... The signature. So it's true.
Just as we suspected.
Okay. Well, this is a lot to process. I feel a little empty inside. Yes, we found the truth, but...
I get you. It's like in Inazuma, when there were only 6 books but by the time book number 88 came out, no...
A brief moment of joy is... Anyone? Anyone?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering, but Boborano kind of so Paimon was worried she'd look stupid for asking.
It's not a stupid question at all, my dear little pixie. The problem is, all three truths are the history of the...
Suddenly, the sound of...
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is one ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously because you have to respond fast when it's an emergency. It'd be a bit too late if they waited till the 99th ring.
Okay, but back to the...
I don't know. I doubt...
Well, she is the goddess.
The reason we argued about who was right, as surely as we will follow...
We will never argue again.
Is that all there is to it? Is... overthinking.
Could you be any more cryptic?
Whatever happens, today was a break.
Me too.
And me.
Let's leave it there for today then.
What a beautiful day, thought the traveller before he was overcome. The voice in his head grew louder. Must go to Pendulum Lane.
Time to go.
Pendulum Lane is just up ahead. Something must have happened here after all. Everyone's crowded around.
Oh my god, this is terrible! I don't understand.
What happened? Oh no, someone's...
How did this happen?
Captain, you idiot! Wake up! You need to revise your last words or everyone's gonna start suspecting me!
Last words.
If I wind up dead one day...
Ugh, you could have at least pretended to not remember it.
I'm sorry, Boborano, but this is an interrogation.
Don't worry, Boborano. I don't consider you a suspect, nor do I have the authority to charge anyone with a crime. My sincere condolences. You were travel companions, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I know. It's despicable. Hitting someone in the back of the head is the second worst act of cruelty.
So...
His gears, metal frame and shell are all still in excellent condition. Just his energy supplied us. Wait. But surely you can't be suggesting it just...
No, there's
Unfortunately, this is rapidly turning into a... Then suddenly the long-lost dragon of old flew...
Where?
I didn't see anything. Wait.
Oh, my mistake. It was just a cloud. Or a bird. If only we could turn time backwards and replay the crime.
Isn't that one of those, clockwork socket things right behind you?
Ah, so it is.
The crime scene's too chaotic. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Well, that clears it up. Cape was walking along the street, then he suddenly collapsed. He was faking it.
What? So case closed? Aren't you supposed to investigate a little more first?
Well, we literally replayed the crime scene and saw it with our own eyes. There's no need for any evidence gathering or powers of deduction now. And besides, maybe like how Constellation Metropole has 3 histories.
But didn't you say Cape was struck in the back of the head and knocked unconscious?
For all I know, he could have bashed his head against a toilet bowl before leaving the house. Then walked here in a daze before. As for why he might have done that, my guess is... With the Supreme Clan question left unanswered and the tension in Constellation Metro, only then would the city feel alive again.
Do we really think he's capable of that, though? Sounds like...
Traveler, something about the crime scene isn't sitting right with me. Also, anything outside of the immediate area won't have appeared in the replay. Is it possible that something... Why don't we...
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, we're gonna head to Cape's house to...
A pickaxe? What is it doing all the way down here? There's gotta be a...
Hello there. Someone was shouting about a dragon.
There's a spear here. It looks so mysterious. Let's take it. There's a strange potion bottle here. Looks so weird. Let's take it.
Come here. A bottle of growth serum has gone. There's a whole investigation into it, so I got...
Yep, that's right.
Ah, well, I was gonna offer you... To keep the titanium ore intact, we use specially designed pickaxes that... And in terms of labor intensity, the work has been rated as...
I'm not...
Welcome to Paimon.
Mind you, I don't know what happened today, but...
Sounds pretty brutal. Still, a missing pickaxe. Huh. Let's say one of these was the...
If it was the pickaxe,
Actually, you're wrong there, Paimon, but you could... Let's take this back to the crime scene and replay it...
Ah, you're back. How was the toilet, Cap?
Toilet? What about it? Oh, yeah, forget that.
What's this about?
We thought the way Cape fell looked odd, so we searched the area for suspicious items and found this. It could have been deliberately placed out of range of the crime scene so it wouldn't show up when we replayed it.
Oh, I just remembered I forgot to turn...
Oh, no, you stay right there.
we should be good now.
So, it was you!
I would congratulate... So, all I can... Catch me if you can!
get him!
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromata in boots, who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion. The minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath. Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down. By this point, the Necromata in boots was gasping for air. The minion was huffing and puffing, even more loudly. But we'll ignore it.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Komania Express!
A characteristically catty response from the Necromata. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
Ha-ha! You fell into my trap! In fact, all the glue in this world is created by me, using my narrator powers. I make it and the residents just gather what they need.
Rats! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but Wait, I'm wearing boots this time. Yes!
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb, up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
You call that a tall wall? In Urgent Neko Park?
Beat. I surrender.
You've got nowhere left to run.
All right. I can...
That was fast.
Getting caught by you here was a backup plan. I don't know if what I've done will make things better or not. Time to come clean. I am the narrator. The one who's been guiding you all this time. Okay. I guess... Anyway, I only did what I did because...
Why are you suddenly spilling the beans?
I poured my heart and soul into all this. The truth is, I was one of the first conscious beings ever made by the goddess of creation. And I've known for... I know they say that fairy tales are just made up for kids to read. But I refuse to believe that fairy tales are the reason why Constellation Metropole has 3 Then her cat trod all over them, and they all got crumpled together. So the 3 worlds, the goddess of fate was torn between. So when she saw what the cat had done...
Who would have thought?
You're not a fictional character, so you couldn't hope to understand every day that I experience. Every interaction I have with another person. The only reason the 3 great clans wanted to find out the truth was for the pointless task. But as it turned out, they just... I have to motivate them to keep looking for answers, and I have to figure out, once and for... That's my full confession. Oh, also, pass this message on to Cat. If the 3 of them had any ability to... Over all these years, not once have they ever tried...
Oh, my poor child.
Ah! Whose voice is that? Detective? Was that you?
The reason fairy tales are suitable for children. Fairy tales may be works of fiction, but let there be no doubt.
Goddess!
The line that separates footnotes from... But now you wish to break free from the story.
Necromata!
Just... your echo.
Oh, poor detective.
So, we are a part of the real...
My head's spinning.
Sorta. We chased him until he surrendered.
Does he really think we didn't try that? 'Cause we did, after 6 months in that place.
That was my bad. I thought it was just...
I also sort of stopped trying after 3 years.
Never mind.
You guys are so lazy. My granny's neighbor's pet cat has nothing on you, and it spends all day...
Anyway, you said you heard the voice of the goddess of...
There is a world beyond our own.
What would you guys say to taking a trip to the outside world sometime?
Depends. Do either of you know how to get there? But yes, I agree. But maybe the reason we've never worried about whether we're real or not is that, unlike him, we weren't there to witness the creation of this world. If someone ever convinced me that these delightful dimwits, Cape and Albeit...
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Yahoo! Well, we made it! But with the force of this waterfall, there's no way we're getting through.
Quick, take out the dragon scale.
Wait, but... No. Paimon doesn't need to ask you anything. The dragon scale can turn anything it touches into toy blocks, so... Aha! You want to use it to block off the water! See? Paimon can...
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Gotcha!
Freeze!
You're in for a little shock.
Baba, get them!
Oh, so sorry.
Here comes the catch. Busted.
Nice and spicy.
Try not to enjoy this too much. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Eat
this! Quietly now. Let's light it up! Ring cutter!
Wrap up the flame! I'm going in!
To ashes! Witness the power of Gurwa!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Incinerate! Invisible evidence! Power that ended high shot!
Let me weave you a verse.
Everybody stand back! Motion to compel! Shaken and stirred! Odds revealed by...
What you got? So
Diana special!
Now's our chance! Neutralizing threats!
You're open!
No
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Leave the wounded to me! Precision strike!
Can't handle your drink. Huh? Think you can bully me?
You're open! You're open! A new job!
Let's keep going, team!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Look at you, booze hound. Shaken and stirred.
Get back! Leave the wounded to me! Neutralizing
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Diana special. Pew pew.
Let the magic be...
Everything's ready.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.